Monday, September the 26th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Wanted to show you this. This is a look during the 5 o'clock hour this morning down in Charlotte from the Dowd YMCA camera. Pretty unsettled morning. A lot of areas of rain, some lightning and thunder involved down that way. The temperature 73 there in Charlotte with the southeast wind at 6 miles per hour. We have a frontal boundary lifting through the region causing this fairly unsettled early morning weather. And look at this. These are highs yesterday. 98 in Birmingham. There were some locations in the deep south that had their hottest day of the year, even though it was, of course, officially autumn now. Here in the Carolinas, a big spread in temperatures. You had 70s for highs in Greensboro and Raleigh. But look at the low 90s on the board further to the south. There's your Triad area high temperatures yesterday. A few low 80s in the southern part of the area. Most spots at the 70s. And then look at the Charlotte viewing area. What a spread in temperatures. 92 in Gastonia and only 70s there in Greensboro. And you can clearly see the effects of that front that was draped through the region. That front now lifting northward this morning, generating these areas of showers and storms, 60s and 70s for your temperatures. Back to pretty muggy stuff overall. More on the weather locally coming up here in just a little bit. But let's spend some time in the tropics here in your tropical update. No classified systems out there in the Atlantic Basin right now. However, watching this area down in the Central Atlantic, and that is almost certainly going to develop into our next classified system as we move forward in time, and this moves generally westward into the Caribbean Sea. Now, again, this does not look terribly organized at the moment. I don't think this is going to become a classified system today. Maybe not tomorrow either, but certainly as this gets over toward the Caribbean Sea, the window of opportunity is open for this to develop. And so what happens from there? A bend to the northwest is likely, but a solution anywhere from the easternmost Gulf of Mexico to off the Atlantic coast is a possibility. I'll show you some of those specific models in just a moment, but you notice here in terms of intensity, almost every single computer model brings this eventually to a hurricane, and many models up to Category 2 and 3 hurricane intensity. So this is definitely one to watch as we move forward. So let me show you and just a couple of the model charts here with this. Here is a look at let me center this up for you. This is the GFDL, I'm sorry, the Hurricane Wharf, rather, when this is in the northeastern Caribbean. This is a very significant hurricane at the time to the eastern tip of the Dominican Republic, out at 126 hours. The Canadian model, well, actually, let me show you this here. See, there's the European solution. There it has it in the southernmost Bahamas around the Turks and Caicos out at 240 hours. That's next Wednesday evening. And here's the Canadian that eventually curves this up and splits the difference between North Carolina, the Outer Banks, and Bermuda. And again, some models even try to bring this at times into the eastern Gulf of Mexico. And it's just, until you get a system actually developed, it's going to be really hard to nail down any specific longer-term tracks of this, but certainly one to watch. And when it does get a name, it'll be Matthew. So you got to watch for trouble there. All right, storm tracker radar pretty unsettled this morning with some areas of showers and thunderstorms rumbling through the Charlotte metro region. And again, this is with a warm front that's moving on into the region this morning. That'll lift on through. So this morning featuring the chance of showers and some thunderstorms, and then off to the west of us, here comes the activity with our next cold front. This is the high resolution modeling, and as that begins to approach late this afternoon and especially this evening, we get another round of some showers and thunderstorms. So there goes the warm front, and then here comes the next cold front on the high resolution modeling. Again, a lot of cloud cover today, morning showers, quiet through the early afternoon, maybe mid-afternoon too, and then later into the day, an increasing shower and thunderstorm chance again with that next cold front. Tomorrow, the front slowly eases through the area, so it looks pretty unsettled for our Tuesday. Some areas of showers and thunderstorms, and then that front hangs up enough that I think on Wednesday, and even as this next front approaches on Thursday too, I'm going to maintain some scattered shower chances. There's your Tuesday highs. There are your Wednesday highs across the region. Check out what happens aloft here. This is the European model. This is today, and then we go out to 72 hours. This is Wednesday evening. Big cutoff low forms up toward the Ohio Valley. And if you're wondering if its ensembles agree with that scenario, let me see if I can find it. I thought I had that chart in here somewhere. Maybe I did not. Either way, I guess I didn't. Either way, let's take a look here at the this is out to, well, my charts have gotten all out of order here. Oh, here we go. Here's what I want to show you. There's the height field. Okay, this is Thursday evening off the operational European. You look at the ensembles, and it's really in very good agreement. So when you get the European and its ensembles in good agreement with one another, that's probably the way to go with your forecast, and that's kind of what I've done. Now, on the GFS, this is today and then into this evening, some areas of showers and thunderstorms. Now, this is tomorrow. That front slowly moving through, and the GFS kind of pushes it through just enough that you really have a mainly dry go of it on Wednesday and Thursday. But again, as far as the forecast is concerned, this is the European. This is tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. You notice the shower chance is sticking around before eventually we get into Friday and the weekend and we dry things out. And that's the way I've leaned my forecast. I've gone with the idea of a scattered shower chance sticking around through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then drier and very nice Friday and the weekend. Some 70s for highs and 50s for lows. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a great day. God bless.